So there have been people living on these islands for over 500,000 years. Very ancient populations.
Yeah, and then West Indonesian from extensive migration from Mongolian tribe from China and Tonkin. Okay, and then these are some of the traders from come to Indonesia from China, and then bring Hindu and Buddhist religion, and then after that Islam or Muslims come to Indonesia as traders too. And then as we know that Indonesia is the colonialization from Dutch for 350 years, and then next from Japan colonization for 35 years. And then in 17 August 1945, Indonesia declared the independence. These are of the heroes. These are women heroes from Indonesia. We call his name Ajeng Kartini. This is Diponegoro. And this is some of the first president. Second president is longest president, 32 years. Lives in Indonesia.
32 years.
Lives in Indonesia, and then this Habibie. And now this Habibie is one of the professor is a theory of the plane, the plane. And then he now get the royalty for the next president. And this is the first woman president in Indonesia, and then current president.
That's the current president.
Yes.
So these are pictures of some of the presidents in the past. And it's interesting to note that for over 300 years, Indonesia was a Dutch colony. That means Holland, a country in Europe, actually owned and ran Indonesia as part of their country, if you will. Next.
Okay, language. There are 583 languages. It's a traditional language in Indonesia. And then it's a dialect and spoken by the people of Indonesia. And then we call it the big one: Aceh, Batak, Sunda, Java, Sasak, Dayak. And then I'm here, Bugis.
That's your language?
Yes, Bugis, and can yes, Bugis, and then a little bit Java.
Could you say something to the class in Bugis, like for
Okay,
example, good morning, how are you? Or something.
Let's say, I say, how are you? Maybe I say, apa kariba?
Apa kariba?
Yeah. You can answer if you say I'm fine. Okay, baji baji ji. Come on, say baji baji ji.
Baji baji ji. Can everybody say that? Baji baji ji.
Apa kariba?
Baji baji ji.
Cool.
That's not that hard, is it?
Okay, these are some of the. It's a becak. It's a traditional transportation. This use this one. Becak.
Yeah.
And go around the city by this one. It's very nice. And then it's a traditional home. Maybe like a Mi'kmaq home.
Are those bikes hooked up to the...
Yes.
Cool.
It's a bicycle for a hooked
Yeah.
up to a big seat.
Oh,
Most of the traditional home is from Sumatra Island. This is from Papua Island. This Sulawesi Island from my hometown. And then this from Borneo Island. There are a lot. Each province has their traditional.
Do you want to say something why the roofs are so peaked like this?
This one.
Both in
It's
Tomokan and the...
yeah. It means that they have one motivate from the philosophy. The human is come up and up, and then they try from the baby and up, and then have two motivation up and up. So they feel the philosophy. Everybody has high spirit.
So it reaches into the spirits of the sky. That's why the roofs are like that, one reason.
Yeah.
Another one is that when it rains a lot, and boy does it rain,
Yeah.
the rain will wash off real quickly too. Next one.
Yeah. Okay, and then flora and fauna. There are famous flora and fauna in Indonesia because there's a unique one. Let's say this orangutan. Maybe in literally we call it forest man.
the forest man, orangutan.
This is we find in Indonesia in Borneo Island, tiger, and then this the largest what is it? Largest Komodo.
The Komodo dragon is from Indonesia. That's the sticky flower.
And then it's Anoa is the buffalo and then rhino.
Rhinos.
And then this the biggest flower in the world. We call it Rafflesia arnoldi. The diameter is what?
That's the middle of the flower. He's going to explain.
Yes, that's the biggest flower in the world. We call it Rafflesia arnoldi. Its diameter is almost 1 meter.
Yeah, I have a meter stick. Why it's the biggest flower in the world? The middle of the flower, guys. Here's my meter stick. The middle of the flower is this long. Okay, and of course, like picture the circle that this would draw. That's about the size of the flower. Okay, and it lives in the jungles, right?
Yeah. These are people, and then this is the flower.
So it's the land of the giant flowers, because you can see there's a person possibly about our height next to the other flower that blooms in Indonesia. Look how tall it is. That's one flower.
You can find in Sumatra Island. Not all of our Indonesia is Indonesia, but you just find in Sumatra Island.
And it's that color.
Yeah, and it's
red?
yes.
Yeah, red and a bit of yellow or orange.
And white. Are you
Spending 3 months in Canada, yes.
Next. Okay, then climates. We just have 2, rainy and dry season.
2 seasons. Rainy season, dry season. Dry season, rainy season. That's it? No.
No.
No. No spring, no winter, and no cold weather. It is basically hot all year round. We'll save the questions for the end, guys.
Okay, that's and then from June and September is the dry season. So it's very fantastic children travel to Indonesia. And then December to March is a rainy season. So just you can find rainy season later on in Indonesia. Okay, okay, and then altogether travel in order. Of course you need passport and some of documents you need visa. And then for to it you can buy by plane and then yes, what's it? And then for the land you can from Malaysia. Why you can go to Indonesia. Okay, for the plane we spend time 25 until 27 hours to reach Indonesia. Let's say me from Indonesia, Jakarta to Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong to Toronto, Toronto to Halifax, and Tokyo.
And that was 27 hours.
Yes.
27 hours it took him coming from his home country to Halifax by airplane. So he went from Jakarta to Hong Kong, from Hong Kong to Toronto, Toronto, Halifax. And it takes more than a full day to get here, flying by